Not. We got an Andy's adventure happening right here in studio.
And it includes fudge that can be made in minutes. So Andy, how does all this work?
You know, this has been a recipe that's been bopping around on the internet for probably 10 years or better. It's a quick, easy way of doing it. It's basically just bare ingredients into making fudge. It's not like the guys up in Mackinac Island where they're
slapping it down,
moving it, and they can't even touch it. It's so hot. This is all microwave. But basically, you start with two major ingredients. One's powdered sugar, and the other one is a white cake mix, but you could use a yellow cake mix.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to taste like cake batter when it's all said and done because of the two. So it's 2 cups of both of those, and then we put it into a vessel to stir it up. Make sure you mix them together before you go any further. So you don't want like the bottom to be powdered sugar and the top cake. You gotta have that all blended in.
Okay.
Then butter goes into it. So it's going to be a full stick of butter, and you want to cut it into little squares so it's going to be easier for this to melt once we put it into the microwave. Let me point out, it's really sugary. So
what do you mean?
when we go to the finished product and we make little pieces, make them little. Because one piece will really go a long way, that's for sure. Okay, so now we have that in there. What we're going to also add is milk. It's only a little bit, about a 1/4 cup of this milk will go in. And then we will put this in, mix it up, and then this is going to go into the microwave for 2 minutes. That's it, just 2 minutes. Now when it comes out, the butter might be totally melted. You got to really mix it in so it looks like a cake batter when you're done with it. You got to really get it moving, and it'll be kind of clay feeling to it. And then you can then add in the morsels. These are after you've already gone and heated it up. There should be enough latent heat left over in this that this will all melt as you mix this in. So now you've mixed the butter in and the milk, and now you mix in the white chocolate. And you're going to have that whole batter looking like a off-white batter. You won't see the morsels. They'll be melted. You won't see any of those things. Sprinkles come into the play. Gotta love sprinkles. So they tell you just a little bit, but do it. I love sprinkles. So once we get all that batter together, we're going to put a little bit of sprinkles into the batter and mix it in so that when you slice it, you'll see some of the sprinkles. And then we'll cover the top with sprinkles at the end. So we got the slab. You got to put it into a small, maybe a 6x9 sheet, something like that. Make sure you grease it, because otherwise it will will get caught in there. So you make sure you put the Pam in there or whatever you use, and then you'll put that whole thing and lay it out. Still can't cut it yet. You got to put it out. I put it like this time of year. I just put it in the garage. I mean, it's cold enough, right?
I feel like that's a very Michigander thing.
It doesn't freeze it, but it gets it solid. So once it gets solid, it looks something like this, right? So that's the whole batter. That's the little sprinkles mixed in, and it's solid. And now you can start cutting it into pieces and get fancy if you want. You could put bricks of it out, but I think it's the small pieces. So my end result becomes that, right? So I get the little snowflake cups and put them in there. So you can try one.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, cheers.
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 And then you can put this in whatever you want. You could have put a few into something that goes along with maybe a Christmas stocking or all the rest. But it's very sweet, is it not?
It's so sweet, but it tastes like cake batter, like you said.
It does. So you don't need a lot. Just cut them into smaller pieces. You get a hold of some of these boxes. They have them really cheap now this time of year, especially they're clearing everything out. And then you can hand these out as gifts or have them out for when the party goes. Just enough to get your sweet tooth going.
A lot to get my sweet tooth going. Andy, this is so much fun.
And it's so easy to do. I think from start to finish, not counting the time to cool, was about 5 or 6 minutes. Because you got a microwave, mix it all together, and then you lay it out. And then I put it in the garage for about a half hour, and it was easy to cut.
Very last minute. You know.
Real easy to do. You just got to make sure you got white cake mix or yellow cake mix. And I think we all have powdered sugar and butter. So.
For sure. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What a sweet way to end the Andy's Adventures of the year.
We've had quite a few.
Oh, we have. We have. This is very sweet. So